Good morning, everyone. Virgo here. It is July 23rd, 2020, and happy Thursday to everyone. I have a couple of warnings that are very, very important that I need to make sure you guys have and can share with friends and family. I know a lot of times when I go over these, I have a lot of people say, well, I'd never fall for that. But unfortunately, just recently, I was emailed by a subscriber of the Watchdog groups that did actually fall for this exact scam. So please, you guys, don't assume that friends and family are always going to know what to be cautious of. Please make sure you share this and let everyone know that this is what's going on. This happens to be a pretty insidious one. This is with regards to utility company scammers that are calling. So what they're doing is they're contacting you from your local utility company as they claim. But really, it's just a group of scammers that are calling. I'm going to read this little short little paragraph here, and then I'll go over with you a little bit more what happened to the subscriber. Okay, so every day millions of people who have lost their jobs are making difficult choices about how to pay their bills. As the illness continues to spread, scammers are taking advantage of people's heightened economic anxiety. Their latest ploy is posing as representatives from utility companies to dupe people out of their cash and personal information by convincing them their utilities will be shut off if they don't pay. All right, so if you get a call from someone claiming to be your utility company, the very first thing that you need to do is thank them for calling, firmly tell them that you will contact the utility company directly, hang up the phone, call your utility company, or get on the website and take a look at your actual bill itself, and then get on chat if you have that availability to talk to an actual representative where you know for sure that it's safe. Don't ever give out your information over the phone any longer. It has become a serious problem. If you do not make the phone call yourself and you don't know for sure that it's legitimate because it's a phone call that's come directly into you, then you absolutely need to keep your private information to yourself and do not provide them with the information. Why do I say that? Because this particular scam of the utility company calls, that's not the only way they're doing it. Let me give you an example of what recently happened to a subscriber of this channel. Just about a week ago, one of the subscribers to the Virgo Triad channel actually received a call from their utility company, their electric company. They had an outstanding bill that they had not paid yet that was a little over $300. Their electric company, they thought, which really were the scammers, contacted them and said they would settle that bill without actually taking the turning the electric off, and they would make sure that the full $300 bill was consolidated for a settlement amount of $150. Unfortunately, because it was 50% savings, the subscriber went ahead and paid it. But unfortunately, they lost $150 because it wasn't the utility company calling at all. A couple of pieces of information that you guys might not be aware of. Number one, currently, the utility companies are making payment arrangements very, very easily with just about anyone. And the reason behind that is because the utility companies are cannot turn off your utilities currently. So, because of the different mandates that have gone out with regards to electric, water, and necessities like that, even internet is not being currently turned off. Now, that in the near future could change, and they could go back to discontinuing people's service if they're not covered from a payment form, but all of them have promised to work out payment arrangements of any sort necessary with people so that this way this doesn't happen, especially during this time of crisis. So please be aware that the likelihood of a utility company ever taking a settlement amount on an open account is very unlikely. Why? Because they don't need to. They simply can work out a payment arrangement with you. Why would they settle your account? Now, if you have a collection account with a utility company that's previous and you don't have service with currently, it's possible that maybe a collection agency might settle an account with you, but not your current utility company. It simply doesn't make any sense. Be very, very careful. Sometimes they can get the better of you even when you're really up on these scams. I'm going to be going over one other thing with you that I think is important here. Give me 1 second. Okay, you guys, this is actually extremely irritating to me because the Federal Trade Commission is, uh, known for making sure that we know the latest on the scams that keep popping up, both for ourselves and for our businesses. This particular one is really ugly as far as I'm concerned, but these are scammers that are actually impersonating the Federal Trade Commission. And this is one you guys will also want to know about. They're scammers. It says the scammers never seem to run out of new ways to try to take your money or steal your identity, especially in times of crisis like the one we're living in right now. One of the latest scams involves an email that claims falsely that it came from the Federal Trade Commission. It might say that you're entitled to some money from a phony global empowerment fund, or something of that sort. And it'll tell you to give your bank account or credit card information in order for them to make a direct deposit for you. These emails are not from the Federal Trade Commission. They're not from anyone affiliated from the Federal Trade Commission. They are an absolute scam. So just so that you're aware, the FTC says that they will never send you an email asking you to share your personal bank account information or any social security numbers, credit card numbers, or anything of that sort. Anyone, of course, that asks you to pay by gift card or to wire money is an absolute scammer. And we need to pay very close attention to this one, too. Cryptocurrency. So we just recently heard about a Twitter hacker that actually went in and infiltrated both a bunch of accounts, actually. It was a bunch of prominent accounts like Obama, Biden, Clinton, all of these different people. And then they actually wrote out tweets claiming that due to the crisis currently, that anybody who donates 1,000 crypto to, say, Obama's particular account, which it wasn't Obama's account, it was the scammer's account, that you would have been putting the crypto in, that he would be sending back 2,000. Absolutely 100% a scam, but these people actually managed to get almost $150,000 from that scam. So please be very aware. Anytime you're dealing with anything that talks about cryptocurrency, you need to be fully aware anyway. So this is something that I wanted to make sure you guys knew about. Now, finally, for those of us that have small businesses, particularly those of us that have a small business network in terms of technology. So there are massive amounts of hacking that's going on right now. And if you think that you have the equipment that you can stop that, or if you think you have the software that can stop that from happening, I want you to think again. There are about 18 videos that have been done by the Federal Trade Commission. The link will be in the description that you can watch in order to keep yourself safe. Things that a lot of people don't pay close attention to, even in the IT departments, even your IT person. And for a lot of us small businesses, our IT person is not actually on site. So this you need to pay special attention to because, again, we just had Twitter get hacked. So if you think there's a hacker out there that can't hack your little small network as a small business owner, you are deluded, and you need to really pay close attention to a lot of the things that the Federal Trade Commission is saying. Like I said, the playlist has about 18 videos, different ways that are free that'll help to keep you safe. You can pick and choose. You don't have to watch them all, or you have the option to watch them all. But I would encourage you, if you own a small business, to take a look at these. It's important. I knew recently of a small business that lost $45,000 due to a hacker and a scam that took place. So please don't assume that you're totally safe. Make sure that you take a look at the different things that are going on that are damaging our small businesses. We are, after all, really the grassroots of the economy. We've got to keep our small businesses safe. All right, everyone, I hope you have a wonderful day. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and forward this information to your friends and family on your social media. Although I know a lot of times it seems like nobody would ever fall for this stuff, they do. Even intelligent people do, especially during a time when our minds are not necessarily on scams. They're on things of more importance, we think, until it happens to us. Everyone take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.